family. How are you doing? This is Marlene Motivates, your life coach, and welcome to today's podcast conversation. We're just going to be on here very quickly, maybe 8 minutes. But I wanted to come live and to share, focus on what you can control. Oftentimes we focus on the things that is outside of our control. People, others, mental health, their drama, their negativity, the ones that don't support and love us, the people that are jealous of us. And if you vibrate in that space, if you give so much of your energy and your time and your power away, you will be really miserable. You'll be not only miserable, you'll be very unhappy if you focus your mind on the negatives in this life. You have to focus your mind on what's positive, encouraging, upbuilding, the things that are good for you, and remove yourself from that space or spaces where you're not growing. Now, I know that takes time as an adult. And it really does. It takes time to get to this space to where you know you're not growing in this space. You know you're not learning anything. Actually, it's quite the opposite. If you're around certain people, your head will always hurt. You always will be caught in the middle of people's drama. And it's people that you know. I know there are people that you know, motivators family, that are very negative. They have nothing but negatives going on in their life. And you become a part of it because you get roped up. You get caught up in trying to help and rescue and support people who don't want to be supported. You find yourself around people who don't want to make changes. And they're always asking for advice. And they're always blaming other people for their bad decisions, their bad attitude, their immaturity, their lack of discernment. And if you focus your mind on that part, about allowing people to take your power away, if you focus on the negatives, the drama people, you're going to be just like those people. You will be dramatic. You will be negative. You will be caught up. You will never have money if all you do is keep yourself with people who have a broken mentality. And there's a lot of people who are like that. But I'm going to save that part for the next conversation. But in getting back to this, we have to be very mindful of what we put our minds on. The people we choose to give our power to, the people we give our energy to. It's always up to us to make better choices. It's up to you to make a choice, to choose yourself, to be happy, to be at peace, to make wise decisions. And if you put your energy into things that you can't control, you're always going to be unhappy. I had to learn this part, that I am in control of what I think about myself. Even if I don't like it, even if I don't agree with it, even if I feel that other people are making bad decisions, I don't put myself in the center of other people's problems anymore. If you keep doing that and feeling that you got to fix other people, help other people, support other people, but are they fixing their attitude? Do they treat you right? Are they showing up for you as well as themselves? Most of the time, the answer is no. They make poor decisions. They are immature. They need to do a lot of healing and inner work on themselves, but it's not our responsibility to provide solutions for grown people. It's not your responsibility to be the bank, to always open up your wallet for people who don't have it. We have to stop focusing our energy on what other people want us to do and to focus our mind onto things that we are supposed to do. Positive, encouraging, enlightening, empowering. That's what we have to focus our mind on. Things that's going to guide us and help us and protect us and make us feel better about ourselves and give us peace. But if you let your mind reside with the negatives, the things that aren't working, the relationships that aren't working, the people who have never fit right in our life, if you let yourself stick around and hold on to people that you should have been let go of, yeah, you're going to be miserable. Yes, you will be angry because you're settling for less than you deserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not telling you what to do. As a life coach, I just give the tips, I give the motivation, I give the empowerment, and then I leave that up to you for you to make a decision if that's what you want to do. But I'll tell you something. You will be so much happier if you listen to this advice. Believe in yourself. Make wise decisions. Speak up for yourself and cut off toxic people. I have been so much happier since I've cut off, blocked, removed myself from negativity, removed myself from spaces where I was not growing intellectually, spiritually, financially. If you're not growing, if you're not becoming empowered, if you're not being supported and poured into, it's time for you to walk away from these people. If you're not growing, if you're not being empowered, if people aren't giving to you, they are subtracting from you. So we have to focus our energy, our time on where we need to, focusing on ourselves and taking care of our mental health and making good, wise decisions and not letting other people have control over us and tell us how we should be living our life. It's always up to us, you know? Hey, PMC, how are you doing? Good evening. It has always been up to us. It's always up to us what we choose to let our mind go. Are you going to be with the people who are always arguing and complaining, making bad decisions, the people who don't show up for you, the people who don't like you? Are you going to let your mind stay in that space? Or are you going to make a decision to cut that off and find people who do support you, who do empower you, who do show up for you? See, we have decisions to make as adults. We can choose to be empowered and positive, support ourselves, have goals, and then go for them. But if you focus your time, your money, your energy on people that don't want to elevate, they don't want to be happy, they don't want to show up for you, they don't want to support you, they don't want to encourage you to be better and to heal. PMC says, doing all right, thanks. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. The key to a happy life is to accept what we are not entirely, that we are not entirely in control. Yes. What we can do is do the best that we can. What we can do is keep a positive attitude. What we can do is encourage ourselves. But also at the same time, if we find that we are being depleted, we're being disrespected, run over, abused, people don't care about how they talk to you. They just say anything out of their mouth and feel like it's okay and you have to take it. We don't. You don't have to take it. You don't have to deal with people. You don't have to keep people in your life. You can let them go and have your peace and have your joy. but we do have to focus on what is in our power. And what's in your power? Your attitude, what you think about yourself, how much you love yourself, and just doing the best that you can. Those are the things that is in our control. But what's not in our control are the things that we fixate on, is the things that we worry about, you know? Yes, elevate ourselves and elevate others as well. But some people don't know how to do that, PMC. Some people don't know how to elevate and empower themselves and other people because they have not come to a space of loving themselves yet. And until you love yourself, until you respect yourself, until you're healed, you will only be selfish, miserable, and complaining. So that's why I wanted to have this conversation very quickly and share this out to my motivators, this message. Don't think that you're going to change other people. Don't think people are going to suddenly be on board and become empowered and love on you and respect you if they have not done that already. You have to believe people for who they are, for how they show up. And if they show up negative, miserable, jealous, that's who they are. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. It's not our responsibility to fix, save, help, and heal other people. They have to want to do that for themselves. Thank you so much for coming through, PMC. And anybody who is listening in the replay, this is Marlene Motivates. I am your life coach, motivational speaker. And you know what we say over here. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. I'll see you guys on the next one.